Healing era? No. Haunting era. I'm the lesson now. Shout out to Auntie Amy for this quote. It's definitely a real one. Collective. This is you. You've done the work. You've healed so much now that you are literally a mirror for people, right? Because you've healed those parts of you. So, you can either be a mirror to people or you can be a loving, supportive person to people. It just depends on where they're at in their journey. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like God uses you to test other people and to test their growth and to test where they are in the healing. But he also uses other people to test you as well, to see how far you've came. You know what I'm saying? And to see how much, to show you how much you've grown, right? Because that's the true testament to see how you've grown, to go through another experience that you've already done in the past. Like, it's like you doubling back around. It's like these are your finals now, okay? You've studied, so now the big test is coming back around. So you're going through another test, but it's not really a test because you've already passed with flying colors. God just wants to put you through this test to show you how much you've grown, right? And I feel like you are going through these experiences where you're having these aha moments now where like you're going through a similar situation that you've already dealt with, and before in the past that was challenging. It was triggering. It was very daunting. You know what I'm saying? But now you experience it and you already have these notes in the back of your head of how you're going to handle it. And boom, you just fly right through it. It's not even a test. That's why you're the lesson now. You are a lot of people's lessons now, collective, because you've done the work and you know how to move through dealing with these types of people, right? In the past, you still had a lot of toxic ways. You still had a lot of immature ways about yourself. You still had a lot of growing to do. You still had a lot of healing to do. You still were dealing with a lot of hurt in your spirit, right? And so because you had all of this hurt, you still were out there being petty, toxic, hurting other people, right? But you done the inner work now. You healed those parts of you. You don't have those petty ways about yourself. You're not hurting in those areas anymore. You are in your healing. You've healed. You were in your healing era. But now that you're healed, you're in the haunting era. You're showing people how evolved and how far you've came, right? And now you get to teach other people how to heal. You get to show others how to heal. And you are actually a literal walking test, a literal walking lesson to people. You deal with a lot of manipulators, a lot of narcissists and energy vampires, right? And God uses you as the mirror to reflect back to them their toxic ways. Because you've learned how to navigate through those and heal your ways, right? So now you become the mirror to them, right? You're not going to match their energy and be nasty and toxic back, but you're going to reflect back to them how they behave to you in a way that shows them, okay, this is you. This is what you're doing, right? And you know how to do that in a respectful, loving way because you've healed, right? So you're not coming from a place of malice. You're not coming from a place of hurt and pain and petty. You're coming from a place of love. You're coming from a place of understanding because you've been there and you've done that and you know how it is. So now you show up and reflect back to other people their actions in a way that they get it. And and a lot of people, it triggers them. They don't like it because they can dish it out, but they can't take it, right? So you're showing people, if you can't dish it out, then you shouldn't be, if you can't take it, you shouldn't be dishing it out. And this is how you haunt people, right? And you do this so effortlessly and so well now that you don't even call people out. You embody it. You call them out through your actions. A lot of these wars and battles are very silent with you now. Very, like, you're so integrated now, collective. And so this is like this is good stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, you've evolved past that point and you're showing other people how to heal, how to grow, how to evolve. You know what I'm saying? And you're doing all of this like without even having to try, so effortlessly. And you're doing this with very little words. You know what I'm saying? You're a person of action. So, you know, if people are toxic and they don't want to change and they want to keep trying you, you're their mirror. And what happens is you become their reflect. You show them who they are. You literally are their reflection. You become their mirror. And it'll scare them every time, because if they're not ready to deal with that and they're not ready to heal and accept and be real with themselves, that's how you end up haunting them. Every time they try to play with you, they end up getting played, right? So that's why you're in your haunting era. But on the other side of the token, if they're triggered and it triggers them to change and grow and evolve, then you become their, lesson, and, you help them heal. And that's a beautiful thing. It's a win-win either way, collective, because you've done that work. So you've understand and you come from a place of love and understanding. And you just need to know that, you know what I'm saying? You're done healing. You're in your haunting area. They're taking notes, okay? They are taking notes, okay? Who am I talking to, collective? This is beautiful. Let me know if this is you now. Let me know in the comments below. I just want to hear. I want to see it. I know there's a bunch of y'all out there, okay? Let me know, all right? Listen, if there's your first time here on my channel and you enjoy my content, make sure you subscribe. I would definitely love to have you a part of the tribe, because, it's a vibe over here literally all the time, right? Thank you guys so much for showing me support and love and guidance. I love you so much. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.